thanks for tuning in. Today I want to do an update video for you on Monat. So just over a year ago I became a market partner with Monat. I did my very first video on it and pretty much my only video on it. I'm going to link to it here. Basically I take you through kind of my experience using Monat. The long short of it, I ended up using it on half my head. I don't remember which half, but I used Monat on one half and then a salon brand on the other. Let it grow out for I think 3 to 4 months and then those were my results. I didn't have crazy growth results like some people do, but there was a noticeable difference using it. Watching that video, actually, I realized that I should not have blonde hair because it is not a color that suits me at all, so I'm back to some darker hair. And speaking of my hair, I've actually been trying to fade out the color for just over 4 months now, from semi-permanent bright red and then using direct dyes on top of that. This is the result after many, many washes later. So the great thing about Monat also, since it's color safe, it actually helps to boost the vibrancy of your color and it helps it to last longer. So that's why this is taking more than 4 months to naturally fade out just through using shampoo. This is what my hair looks like in its current state. And it looks way, way better than it did in my previous Monat video. So this is kind of the current length of it. I think in my last video it was maybe up to here. So it's grown, I don't know, a reasonable amount in the last year. Like I said, my growth wasn't crazy with it, but I have had, this lighting is driving me crazy. This is like my 10th time filming it. I have had about 3 to 5 trims in between, just cutting off all the dead ends because my hair is super dry. I should be using a deep mask treatment, but I have not been. I am overdue for one for sure. But you can see that my hair, for having bleached the crap out of it, I was a level 1 and I think I got to a level 8, I want to say. My hair was in that gummy texture phase, which means that it needs a lot of protein and love. So using Monat for the last year exclusively, it has helped bring my hair back to life and just make it so it's not gummy or going to fall out. So the questions that I get a lot are, do you still use Monat? Do you still like Monat? And are you still a market partner selling with Monat? All three are yeses. So Monat is the only hair care line that I use in my house. I've replaced so many other products, so I'm a hair care junkie or a hair care product junkie, and I had every product under the sun. I had dry waxes, spray waxes, I had texturizers, hairsprays, pomades, gels, everything, and I was never really happy with my hair. It looked decent, but I was never really happy with it. Now my routine has gone down to using a shampoo, a deep conditioner, and maybe 1 or 2 styling products. Oh, this lighting! But I've replaced so many of the other things, like laden with chemicals, and replaced it with Monat, and it's the only thing that I feel safe using on myself, as well as my 2 littles who are 2 years old and 4 years old. And the smell of Monat is just fantastic. I typically hate anything botanical smelling. Things like lavender and essential oils actually give me a headache, but I really like the smell of Monat. It is all naturally based stuff, so it is botanically based, but it just smells so lovely and so creamy. So I don't actually know what else to put in this video as it relates to an update on Monat. I've told you everything. I still love it. I still use it. And you can kind of see just the difference in my hair. A picture's worth 1,000 words, so I don't really know what else to say on that end. But since I am sitting down to film this, and typically I take like 6 months in between filming, so since I'm here, I'm just going to address some of the commonly asked questions that I've received when people want to know about the product and about becoming a product or a market partner and how that all works. So here are some things that I tell everyone who's asking, what does Monat do? Can it help me? I say yes, Monat can definitely help you. Is it going to work for everyone the same way that it does for this person compared to this person? Maybe not. It's the same as all diets don't work for everyone. All workout routines don't work for everyone. All, what else is there? I wasn't gonna say chemicals, but all medicine does not work for everyone the same that it does for everyone else. Same thing with Monat. Some people have had amazing results, and others have some results, but they're not so amazing, and some people don't see any results at all. But it really depends on the person's body chemistry, but Monat really is an all-in-one hair care solution. If you've got dry hair, damaged hair, curls that need a little bit of love because they're so frizzy, if you've got flat, lifeless hair, if you're balding, if you're thinning, if you're losing your hair, Monat can really help to address all of these things. So all of Monat's ingredients, they have 3 main actives and rejuvenant oil inside. It basically helps to boost growth. It helps to cleanse your scalp and give it the optimal growing environment for your hair to grow. A lot of the times the products that we use or chemicals that we have in our bodies, it basically plugs your pores. Is that right? Clogs your pores, and it kind of suffocates the hair. So anything like drugstore products, like shampoos and conditioners that have silicones and waxes, it basically forms like a film all over your scalp, if you will, suffocates the hair, and the hair starts to thin, and then as it starts to thin, then it chokes off the oxygen, hair falls out. That's just kind of what happens. So Monat cleanses your scalp for the optimal growing condition to get rid of those silicones, waxes, all the pollutants in the air, and those kind of things. So essentially, once your scalp is cleaned and cleansed, the botanicals and all the essential oils kind of get absorbed into your head, and they kind of nourish and wake up the follicles so your hair actually grows. With rejuvenant oil, a lot of people ask what's the difference between that and coconut oil and argan oil. A lot of people like to use coconut oil for their hair, and that's great for moisturizing it. I would recommend going one step further to argan oil if you're going to use something. Argan oil actually has smaller molecules than coconut oil, which means it's going to penetrate deeper into the hair shaft. On top of that, rejuvenant oil has obsidian oil, which has even smaller molecules than argan oil. So that's actually going to penetrate deep into the core of your hair. I think there's 3 layers. It goes all the way in and kind of helps to moisturize and nourish it from the inside out. Another question that I get a lot is, what is the cost? The cost is what I find holds a lot of people back from buying Monat. It does look like a larger upfront cost, but if you actually break it down, it's really not so bad. So you can buy the products individually, but our best value is the systems. The systems come with 2 to 3 products, usually a shampoo, a conditioner, and a styling product. It really depends on what system you get. All of our systems run $129 as a retail customer, or $110 each as a VIP customer. If you want to take it one step further as a market partner, we get a 30% discount, so we get our systems for $90 each. Since I mentioned being a VIP customer, it's basically a membership program. It's $24.95 to sign up as a member, but our program, compared to a lot of network marketing companies or MLMs, is really good. So it's a one-time lifetime fee. You get 15% off all of your orders. You get free shipping on your qualifying orders. You get samples in your orders. And on your monthly flex ship, you also get the opportunity to get a free, just for you product that you can't buy anywhere else, that is only in your flex ship, available for VIPs and market partners. And the retail value on that is approximately $32 Canadian. So you're basically placing an order anyway and getting something on top of that additional. It's a really good program. If you think you want to use Monat for the life of your hair and going forward, it's an amazing program to be part of. And taking it one step further to that, if you really love Monat and you want to either make money off of it, or you just want to continually buy it at a really good price, becoming a market partner is a great way to do that. So being a market partner, there is either a startup fee, or you can buy a product pack for a bunch of different items that you can use for yourself, or if you want to sell them or give them to your friends or family. We get 30% off plus free shipping on our qualifying orders as well, and the opportunity to turn it into a business. So I'm kind of a market partner part-time. I have a full-time job, and there's a lot of things going on in my life that I like to focus on. So Monat is kind of there on and off, but I do get extra income from it, and it's basically from sharing something that I'm passionate about. I enjoy talking about hair. Hair is like a big thing for me. I like to think that I know a lot about it for not actually being in the hair care industry. So Monat lines up completely with what I like to talk about and products that I love, and just trying to like have stuff for my hair. So it's a perfect fit for me in that sense. How it works being a market partner is you have an online website and you have a referral link. So if you recommend Monat to people basically because you love something and you say, why don't you try it? I love it. You might love it too. If they order from your website, you actually get commission off of that. So that's how market partners earn money. One thing I want to mention for that, because it has popped up a lot with me personally, so I'm sure it's popped up for a lot of other people. A lot of people or customers who don't know about MLM or network marketing companies, how it all works for commission. You have a unique referral code, and if you talk to somebody about that, I find a lot of people just go and Google whatever they want to for Monat, and whatever market partner comes up, they'll just go and order it and be like, oh, I ordered the product, thanks for the recommendations. It kind of sucks in a way because you spend all that time explaining to this customer what would work for them, but them not knowing that you have a unique referral code, they'll just go off and buy it anywhere else. So if you're watching this and you don't know anything about like MLM companies, if somebody comes to you and they say, go to my website, if you're gonna buy something, you should probably go to their website because they're going to make money off of that. That is kind of their livelihood. This is why we do things like this. This is why we recommend products. Or that's why I do it part-time anyways. So I just wanted to briefly cover that because I get a lot of questions. What's the point of being a market partner? Why should I sign up? What's the purpose of it? So that's kind of a brief overview of that. So this wasn't really a well thought out video like I try to do for things, but I really just want to pop on here so you can see what my hair looks like a year later of using Monat, kind of the results. I still love using it. It's the only thing I use in my house. I love talking about my hair. I love talking about hair products, so I just want to hop on and kind of give you the overview. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Send me a private message, leave a comment in the down bar below, send me an email. There's a whole bunch of different ways to get a hold of me. If you have any hair goals, I'd love to help you reach them. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like it. Subscribe to see more random videos from me. And I guess I will talk to you guys in another video. Bye. Card for each month. This month's theme is Would You Be My Valentine, which makes sense because it's February. Looks like I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things in this month's box. So the first thing that I'm getting